An empath will feel a shift in your mood before you've even had chance to verbalize it. Empaths are mirrors, and some people don't like their own reflection. An empath knows when to stay quiet, even when they have a lot to say. Small talk dulls an empath. An awakened empath learns to distance themselves from all the people that bring out the emotions they no longer need to experience. The people you lose during your awakening as an empath are only meant to be with the unknowing version of you. Empaths come to be perfectly fine with not being the same as everyone else. Not everyone will understand you, or your empath traits, but the ones who do will never forget about you. Most empaths learn to radiate the energy they want to attract. An empath will hear your truth even when you stay silent. An empath will be respectful towards you, and behave like they don't notice anything. As beaten as you feel, as an empath, you are still strong. Keep pushing through. Healing comes in mysterious ways, but it always comes. Just because the world always mocks a sensitive soul, you don't have to feel left out and alone. Them not understanding you doesn't make you any less amazing than you are. Being the empath, who is always there for others, can be demanding, but the funny thing with life is your compassion will always be returned. Even the most tolerant empath has their limits. Empaths don't need to be saved, they need to understand their own power, and how to use it to stay in balance. Be mindful of who you let touch you. Energy transferal is real. Dear empaths, you will get through this, just like you have come through every challenge you've endured before. Never discredit your empath instinct. If something doesn't feel right, trust those feelings. Your journey as an empath may not be the same as mine, but if we meet on a certain path, may we learn from each other's experiences. Your empath glow expands when you find peace and happiness. The more you walk away from the things that are toxic to you empath heart and soul, the happier and healthier you will be. Empaths will never understand how some people are so okay with knowing they have emotionally destroyed someone. An empath becomes a reflection of your secrets, so if you don't feel comfortable in their presence, it may be time to look at the truth you hide. Your empath instincts about a person or situation is a message from your higher self. Listen, it is there to keep you safe. You've come too far as an empath, not to raise the bar on who has access to your time and energy. Your story of how you became strong as an empath will one day be someone else's survival guide. Empaths, please stop apologizing for having a heart that feels everything so deeply. It's a gift, wear it proudly. Empaths find themselves alone a lot of the time. You learn who you are, as an empath, by unlearning who they taught you to be. When a toxic person can no longer control you, they will try to control how others see you. Trust that the other person will eventually see the truth, just like you did. Empaths are often painted as the black sheep, but it is usually the black sheep who is the only one telling the truth. Self-care, for an empath, is knowing your emotional triggers and not surrounding yourself with people who provoke them. The only people who get offended when you set your limits, as an empath, are the ones who gained from you having none. When you connect with people who are good for your empath soul, you will feel it in a very big way. Dear empaths, if you want to meet someone who has the greatest capacity to change your life, look in the mirror. May you attract someone who speaks your language, so you don't have to spend your whole lifetime translating your soul. Because empaths understand people by their actions and energy, they don't get conned by their words. It's sad that the ones who understand are also the ones who are so misunderstood. Most empaths just want to connect with real people and be around good energy. An empath is not always antisocial, they are selectively social. not out of malice, but as a form of self-preservation. Empaths become good savers because nothing saves money like being antisocial. Keep looking for whatever will set your empath heart and soul on fire. Many empaths suffer with alexithymia, which is having difficulty describing feelings to other people. When an empath gives up on people, it's not because they don't care, it's usually the opposite, they care too much. Okay, that's it for today. Until next time.